Yeah, so live from the Borica College, the Taino Awards. I was asking for the Taino Award, but it's not how you pronounce it. Hey, well, say hi. Okay, we're still at zero. Let me grab my wallet. What do you need
We'll ask
for a few bucks? Okay. Yeah, so we're here live at the Taino Awards with my man Will, and we're gonna play in a little bit, but I decided to go live before so that maybe we have a few people in the mix while we get started. Hello. And we're gonna get a drink for our percussionist now, so that we got the right energy. And if you don't know the Taino out, tell that person that's hanging out a little bit about what the Taino people are.
The original inhabitants of the Caribbean, relative to South America, Central America, and Mexico. And when Columbus discovered a new world, he ran into the Taínos. The Taino name was the name given by the colonizers, but a lot of information was lost. But it's all good. It's kind of like the Navajo. Their real name is Dene, and like the Lakota don't like to be called the Sioux.
Excellent. Well, we'll keep going. We gotta get some liquids here to cheers. And yeah, as you can see, this is quite a nice crowd. They say it's been getting a lot bigger over the years, and you can see all kinds of people from all walks of life are part of the Taino nation, and they're coming out to get together and be merry. And I got the great honor to have the last minute call to come and play my. No, I'm okay. I brought something. So I got the call this morning from my guy over there, William Roos, to help him out. His flute player canceled in the last minute because he had a gig in Philadelphia and didn't make it out of town in time. And I got the great honor to play for all these Native American people that get together here today to celebrate their heritage, and are the original people that Christopher Columbus met when he arrived in the Caribbean, as Will was just explaining. I think we're gonna, don't worry, Will said we're gonna go on in a little while, but I decided to start streaming right away, so whoever's interested will know what's up, that we are here and ready to get started. Let me turn this screen around. So yeah, happy to see you, happy to play here. This is an awesome opportunity for me, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun here. Can I interview? Well, we're in the live stream, so I can't really take a picture, but if you want to ask him some questions, or if he wants to chat, anybody who is willing to chat would be awesome.
His mom is the organizer of this event.
Okay, you wanna ask him if he's okay? Hey, good to meet you, man. Hey, I hope you're okay. I got you on a live stream here. You want to tell us a little bit about the event?
Well, the event, this is our 15th anniversary. We've been doing this. Beautiful event, brought all the people together. At a time when a lot of people were disagreeing, but all about the same I have to go meet the curator in the back about to open up the ceremony.
You mind if I join you on the walk over there?
No, we have a private day.
Oh, of course.
We'll be coming out now.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing your time.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
I'll share a little more in a little bit.
All right, that'd be great.
I'll be right back.
Cheers. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this running.
Sure.
I'm going to stop chatting though because
You want to walk around and just start talking to people?
yeah, let's do it. This is a nice crowd, and these people are related. It's wonderful, and they've been telling me it's been getting a lot bigger in the last few years.
I'll let this Taino right here.
How's it going, my friend?
Got a live
Good to meet you. I hope you don't mind me holding the camera right in your face. Well, maybe next year, you know, we get a few people to become aware. Yeah, this is a wonderful crowd. I'm really happy. Likewise, my brother.
This is still. We're gonna jam together up there. Okay. I'm waiting.
Sweet. All right, we'll have some fun. My friend, you mind the camera? I'm on a live stream here until. Good to meet you. Wonderful. We're gonna be playing. Oh, yeah.
Roberto, go say hello to Roberto.
He's busy right now. Ask him if he wants to say a few words for the stream.
Yeah. Love the shirt. That's a cool one.
Might take a minute.
Give me a card.
It's a nice crowd. I am in the Bronx at college at Taino Awards ceremony.
Talk to these Tainos here.
Don't mind the camera. Tell us a little bit about the event. Send out
We're
the.
here to just honor some community people and the different work they do. And primarily it's a big celebration of Taino heritage, culture, and so here we are, doing all of us. And, looks like it'll be a good day.
Wonderful, yeah. I think it's a great crowd.
Well, thank you, Dad.
Very nice.
Keep coming in.
And do you have a few words about the outfit, the traditional hairdress?
Where we're from, our people, we come from the Caribbean island region. So our clothing is going to be much different from other indigenous peoples. So the other thing is that while we come from an island homeland, right now we're in New York, so we also have to adapt. So of course using the cotton, some of our root rods and things like that is stuff that we use, but we also have pants because it's also New York.
Yeah, I got you. Sweet. Hey, my brother. Thanks, Roberto. Yeah, let's keep going. See, we got the Puerto Rican things here. A little bit of the more traditional stuff. How are you? Good to meet you. How are you doing? Mind the camera. All right, beautiful. Oh no! If you have a few words to say to, I have a little live stream going on here for people who don't know what this is. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, man.
We got some more Taino.
You guys don't mind the cam, right? All right, live from the Borica College. Cheers. No, I just asking because I know that there's some native people who are like, oh, if you're gonna put a camera in my face, you're stealing my soul, and I really don't want that, you know, because I understand that. At the same time, you kind of have to get over that if you want to do anything in the modern world.
Yes.
So.
We got another Taino right here.
Hi. Do you have a few words for the people watching? It's not a lot.
This is the only time when we gather
That's awesome. And I hear it's getting bigger and bigger, huh?
Yeah, they had to add more chairs again.
That's awesome.
It's a good
And
thing.
is this your stuff?
Yeah, so this is my shop. We're a social enterprise based in the South Bronx, and I make items like feathered headbands, jewelry, and work with authors as well. And then I work with artisans in the Dominican Republic to make some of the other pieces.
That's nice. Wonderful stuff. I see you got some Palo Santo.
Yeah, Palo Santo and Palo de Cuava. I don't know if you're familiar with this
No,
one.
what's Palo de
So
Flava?
Palo de Cuava is the one that we actually use in the Caribbean. So it's the one that's the most appropriate for the Taino. And it has a completely different smell. It's very sweet, it's much
Oh,
lighter.
I like it. It's like a.
It's an upper. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to grab some before I leave. This is really nice. I could feel it right there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, makes the mushrooms kick in.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Tell me your name again.
Wakuke, Ini Inaru, or Ramona?
Wakuke ini inaru. Wakuke ini inaru.
Yeah.
Wonderful to meet you. And I'm Till. Till later. Yes. So this is great. Will is introducing me to all his friends. And hey, how are you? Good to meet you.
To meet you too.
Yeah, I just decided to throw the camera on before we start playing to maybe get a few more people in the mix and introduce a few of the people that are here today. You know, so maybe just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Taino from the island of Quisqueya, Dominican Republic. One of the nominees today. Very humbled to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, that's amazing. You're the nominee. Oh,
15 years of doing this. Awards here, it keeps growing. We do this for the future generation and the children.
tell me a little bit about the award. What is it for?
Wow. I thought it was an award that you get when you're not here no more in this world. Because it said Lifetime Achievement. But I didn't know it was the active award.
All right.
So, it is for that. Things that I've achieved in reference to the Taino movement and things that I have done for the cause. Whether it be humanitarian, activism, education, language, music, so on.
You got a current organization you're working with that you go in real quick, maybe website or something?
I am the chief of my EC Taino, one of the oldest of Taino groups here in New York. So that's what me and my family is leadership of. And I went out to form Taino Hands On, which is an organization and business that will promote Taino culture, in particular the medicine, medicinal plant healing thing.
We're gonna have to talk a little bit later about grandfather tobacco because I do have my hape and my curipe in my bag right there.
Make my own happen, my own idea.
Oh really? Okay. We'll do a little exchange later on, but after I play the flute, not before. Wonderful to meet you, brother.
Thank you.
Yes.
Live stream.
Hi, I'm Till, and I'm going to be playing the flute with Will in a little bit, and we just decided to start the tape rolling a little bit ahead of time. And what's your name? And tell me a little bit about yourself.
I was part of the first Taino movement in the Dominican Republic 40 years ago. So we have been working, reclaiming.
There's no one you have to look up.
Our resistance. And documenting the ceremony, the music of the ceremony, the spirituality, and teaching it to the younger generation. This is what I do.
Wonderful. So it's thanks to you that I'm coming to play here with Will today. You're organizing the music, you said, huh? Yeah, so Will called me this morning and he's like, oh, my flute player canceled, can you come? And then I went to the wrong campus first and I thought, oh man, I'm gonna be there after they're done. And like, I'm so glad that I'm here a little bit before. So yeah, looking forward to become part of your program. It's an honor.
Yeah, well, there was a little misunderstanding. I'm organizing the music of the women learning.
Ah, okay. So a group of women that are studying the traditional music of the Taino.
Yes, from the Afro-Indigenous music from the Dominican Republic.
Afro-indigenous. Ah, so is it like like in kind of Santa Ria? In the,
Indigenous African Catholic. Then there is a choir that is called Taino, and another that and in the musical we met the African drums or the African drums where we play our Taino rhythm that has been generous.
wonderful. I'm getting goosebumps from expectation. So you guys gonna go on in a little bit, yeah? You wanna play? Okay, great. Well, I hope that it's not gonna be too tough of an act to follow for me, because I'm just gonna be improvising. But you guys have things to say.
These women, they have never played, they have never sang, they are not professional musicians, they are not professional singers.
Oh, that's
They
great.
are the people that just felt the call to learn this song and they
The music is the medicine, right? I think it's healing, and that's great to hear that you organize a place for these women to experience that. Especially with the drums, it's not traditionally something that I think a lot of women are drawn to.
Yeah, exactly. They had learned the rhythm on the drums and they had learned to sing and put this together and sing and play the drums at the same time. It has been a process for years.
Well, I'm looking forward to it on tape and live stream, and good fortune with your performance in a bit. Nice to meet you. Tell me your name again.
Irka Mateo.
Irka. Good to meet you, Irka. And I'm Till.
Hill.
Until later, when you remember my name, hopefully.
She's one of the cats. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
No,
yeah.
she
She's
just
been
told
doing
me.
it for a long time.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm glad to
I
be.
mean, like jazz cats. You know what I mean?
Oh, so what is your? You're also a musician from.
She's a vocalist.
Oh, wonderful. So you play all styles of music, not just. This is just one of your projects.
And you're doing ceremonies, right?
I do ceremonies and
What kind of ceremonies?
do full moon ceremonies and divination inside the full moon ceremony. Because I'm teaching the young people to journey ancestors and make it part of their life, you know, as returning to the roots of our foundation.
That's great. I'm looking forward to hear you play. Awesome. Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
Come talk to these Taino sisters. These are the lost Taino sisters.
Oh, so funny. Yeah, we're gonna get our little story in.
Taino sisters. We
The
got
Lost
lots of live
Tainos.
stream.
Hey, I got a little live stream, and you know what happened was I went to the wrong address as well. And the reason why Willis pointed out to me is because the lady there, the only Taino there, she saw that I was lost, and she said, "Oh, there was these two girls here. They were lost too. You have to go to the Bronx."
Gloria a Padre, tierra a David. All honor and glory to David because we can trust. Seminole aquí viene a Yaku. Aquí viene Cacona. Wakia. Kena. Wakia viene Sika. Wakia Tai. Sacred Spirits, we do ask you to bless us. We ask you also to give us your favor. This is a wonderful event, 15th annual Taino Awards ceremony. And I want to thank our sister, Warishi, Candy Warishi. Of all the Shamis and all the Opias, sacred spirits and the ancestors, for our sister who has kept this thing going pretty much for 15 years. Amazing. Oh, bless you.
Happy to be here this year. I'm so emotional, guys. Love you. I'm asking you for a moment of silence for our ancestors. Yeah, can you fix that minute? Kind that minute, please. That's the ancestral chair.
If I said it at corner, why not, right?
Thank you all for being here. Thank you for taking the time out of your life to honor your culture. Give yourself a hand, please. I adore each and every one. I adore you. In submission, I want each one of you to come and hug me. And I'll hold you right back. Okay. This year, we dedicate the ceremony to the owl, the sacred owl. And the owl is perfect at this time for us. Because the owl, for us, represents darkness, represents night, represents death to a lot of people. But to us, it represents fear sometimes. And right now, there's a lot of fear going on. The owl is telling us, don't be afraid of the dark. Be us. We're looking all around. You know how the owl can turn his head all the way around? Yeah. Keep pendiente, keep your eyes open. Don't be afraid of this. We've been here before. We've been here before. Listen. If there's no meat, eat fried bread. saying. The owl is saying, we're not representing death. We're not representing just night, because after night comes what? Day, Papa. Day, Mama. Okay? So we don't have to be afraid. And that's what the owl is telling us. Okay? Now people ask, why the owl? That's why, because we need that message at this time. Alright? Let me explain the rules first. For those of you that are receiving awards, you have 3 minutes. And if you go past the 3 minutes, we have our timekeeper. She's going to shake the maraca. That tells you, ya. Okay? For some of you, son peor que yo. The Areto Awards, for some of you receiving Areto Awards, the Areto Awards are the awards that we give for the arts. Anything that has to do with the arts is, the Areto Awards. Mic went off. You hear me? Okay. One rule that I want to say is if you have children, please keep them to you on your side. We don't want to see no children out there by themselves running around, porque si no nos van a botar de aquí. Nos botan, porque si alguien se rompe una patita de esa, pues ya. We don't have insurance. The college doesn't have insurance. Right, Professor? Okay? So, those are basically the rules. The musicians, you have 15 minutes. If after the 15 minutes, if you pass that, you're not going to hear the maraca. But Yali's going to stand up. Stand up, Yali. And she's going to look at you, she's going to go.
Yali is the law.
Yali is the law here. She's part of our committee. And mentioning the committee, I would like to ask all my committee members to stand up, please. Para que ustedes lo sepan, we were here till midnight last night. I went home looking like the hunchback of Notre Dame. I couldn't even walk. And then I went to bed, it was like 2:30 in the morning. And I said, oh man, tomorrow was going to rain and everything. But when I opened my eyes and I saw that sun, ustedes lo saben que I jumped out of bed with so much energy. I was like, yeah! We have child energy here today, as you see. And that's a good thing. Let's give her a hand. And I'd like a moment to be transparent with you guys. Because a lot of people are saying, look, after 15 years, how did you do it? How did you do it? We're not a 501. We don't get grants. The government is not involved with us. We do once a year. We do this event once a year. Okay, how do we do it? Well, as you see, we have artisans. Those are the people that make this event possible, so please give them a hand. We charge the artisans for their tables, and with that, we're able to pay what we have to pay for the college. We give them the information that they get, and we get everything else done with the raffles. They give us some of their stuff too, so that we can raffle. As you see, we have a lot of stuff on that table. There is the table of the raffles. We appreciate if you get raffles, because that helps us to keep this event going. And there's a lot of nice stuff. Maybe we'll show it to you as we go along. Okay, so that's part of it. Then they say, but what about the awards in that? Well, every year we have an artisan of the year. That artisan does the awards for the following year. They volunteer that. They don't charge us for that. Okay? In return, we give them a table for 2 years in a row. So that they're able to at least to offset their contribution. So let's give them a hand. This this year, the artisans that did this award are Fernando and Liz from Taino, and they came from Puerto Rico. So I'd like to ask Fernando, the microphone. Yeah. We'd like to ask Fernando to come up and explain his award that he made this year. Woo! Let's give him a hand.
Mi nombre es Liz y mi compañero Fernando, taller que está inspirado en nuestra cultura ancestral. No se puede. Nuestras piezas están inspiradas en nuestra cultura ancestral. Trabajamos con mucho respeto, amor y apreciación con materiales naturales como son las semillas, la higuera, la madera, el bambú, el caracol. Somos de Puerto Rico, Bariquén. Hemos tenido la oportunidad de montar en varios festivales alrededor de la isla. Y hoy aquí por primera vez en el Bariquén College y estamos demasiado agradecidos con todo el apoyo que hemos recibido. Y les paso con mi esposo Fernando.
Buenas tardes, saludos a todos. Soy Fernando, artesano de Taller Buriquín. Soy artesano desde 2011, buscando y aprendiendo más sobre nuestras raíces, nuestra cultura ancestral. Aprendiendo a trabajar con los materiales que la naturaleza nos brinda, como son las maderas nativas, las semillas, todos esos detalles bonitos. Me he inspirado a través de estos años a seguir profundizando la manera, seguir incorporando lo que son nuestras raíces y buscar manera de llevarnos un poco a que pues, podamos tener algo de lo que nos identifica en nuestras casas o con nosotros mismos como piezas. Así que estamos felices de compartir con tantos artistas grandiosos, con todos ustedes y con nuestra cultura taína en común. Bendiciones a todos y Guarichi por hacernos sentir como en casa, en familia, los amamos.
You guys know I can't wait till that stuff all over my head, me da calor y todo. Aquí estoy sudando de emoción y todo. Fernando no le dijo a ustedes que este award que él hizo es un petroglifo del búho, del núcaro, del owl, encontrado en el parque ceremonial de Caguana. Mira, se me paran los pelos. Miren qué belleza. La primera persona que vamos a llamar para recibir premio es el artesano del año que viene. O sea, el artesano de este año que hace el premio para el año que viene. Y esa persona es Rafi Vélez.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys so much. You know, my first time that I came to the Taino was Daniel Silva Pagan. And he's the one that taught me how to make the gourds that I offer here today. And it's really nice to come full circle, back around to get the same award I came to see him receive. Wow. I want to dedicate this award to him and to all the Tainos who teach art and who teach our culture to our kids and to the adults and that keep our legacy alive. That's really the message that I wanted to bring you today. I'm a teacher not too far from here, maybe like half a mile away. I've taught at Dr. Richard Izquierdo Health and Science Charter School for the last 11 years. And I've been teaching them art culture as well. And I really hope to be able to do it for another 20, 30 years. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for listening.
Deserve it, Papi.
Stop on my table.
Absolutely.
Give him another hand. As I'm trying to navigate through here. Okay. There we go. That way we can get people. Yeah. I know it's warm in here, right? Yeah. But guys, they're working on it. Good, but you know, at least they thought that we from the Caribbean, que estamos acostumbrados a hacer. Come on, guys. Y también se pueden desnudar, I won't say nothing. Ustedes son taínos. Ustedes son taínos. Yo lo que hay, seguimos ojos. Porque si me empiezo a quitar, yo todo, te va a todo el mundo. Yo no me lo voy a quitar, no, yo no me lo voy a quitar, no me lo voy a quitar. Hablando de Rafi, abajo hay una exhibición en el primer piso at the art gallery, our art exhibition, the first one that we put on, and the people that are in that exhibit are people that have received awards. So don't miss it. If you could go down there and take a peek maybe during the submission, that would be wonderful. You're going to see the beautiful stuff that Rafi does, Dios mío, porque es que es bello las cosas que yo digo yo, pero porque le dan talento solamente a 2 o 3 personas y los demás de nosotros, ¿qué pasa? You know, okay? Pero anyway, the next person to receive an award is a woman that even through her cancer, even through her illnesses, even through everything that she's gone through, she doesn't care. She starts collecting and she's an incredible, yo me quedo boba con las cosas que esta muchacha hace. How she collects to send to the people of Boriqueño when they have nothing. She takes care of the women, the battered women. That's her thing. She cannot stand violence against women. She asked me to read a poem that I forgot it. I'll post it. You're gonna read something? But esta persona is receiving the humanitarian award, and very well deserved, because the woman is amazing. And her name is Sonia Vera. Well, y'all know that I fight against women too. No, I don't mean dumb. I mean poor. Good evening, everyone. I want to give thanks to the Taino Board Committee and everyone who nominated me for the Bukavu Humanitarian Award. I'm very honored and blessed. Thank you. As a humanitarian, we are driven by compassion and empathy. We are committed to improving the well-being of others. This year has brought many achievements. We remain deeply grateful. Taino was founded in 2018 in the wake of Hurricane Maria. The devastation of the storm awakened our people and brought us together. Today I stand before you with a clear purpose to be the voice of the voiceless. I am here to honor the life of indigenous women lost to domestic violence. Sadly, on October 8, 2015, my aunt, Mirza Mendez, was brutally murdered by her boyfriend of 3 years. Fear and love had led her to move to Florida, hoping for a fresh start. Tragically, he beat her to death. Just before her death, I had spoken to her about me going to visit her in Florida, Orange County. She was happy and excited, so was I. But out of the cowardness and fear of her then boyfriend, he silenced her forever. He knew that she was going to tell me everything when I arrived to her address. I knocked at her door, but there was no answer. She wasn't answering the phone, so I left. The next day I tried again. I called again, days turned into weeks, and then into months. Sadly, I received a phone call from the Orange County authorities that they had found her cell phone at her apartment and discovered that the last call was from me. Her decomposed body later discovered after the apartment management had foul smell. Losing my aunt was unbearable and cruel. The painful reality and sorrow and anger. There was no compassion or empathy. Her death changed my life forever. She is deeply missed, a loving mother, grandmother, aunt, and sister. Her name and thousand others will be never forgotten. In your name, and your story reunites the fight that others don't have to feel the same pain, that your life matters. We matter. I'm sorry. Sorry. I did tell Candy I think I might have to take a little bit extra minute. Okay. Taino was founded in memory of her. Driven by a desire to help support other women that's living with domestic violence. Today's mission, as I deliver donations to Borinquen 3 and 4 times a year, I help uplift people in Borinquen. I've had the privilege of working together with fantastic, inspiring people. My dear friend David Angeles, that poor David and Allison, they had a storage full of adult diapers that we were able to donate to the Isabela, to the elderly in Isabela. Puerto Rico's Raymond Collazo, mi padre, and many others.
Thank you so much.
I want to say that we have to continue to unite and be the voice of the voiceless. We cannot continue to accept people mistreating us and thinking they're going to get away with it. Nosotros hemos cantado vida. Para que nos quite la vida es algo triste. Sonia Vera, que va a Puerto Rico ahora esta semana, voy a llevar donaciones. Que mi propósito de estar aquí para hacer una Los quiero mucho. It's people like that that make a difference. Give them another hand. And let me say that she wore her red dress in honor of the missing women. Thank you, Mama. As a woman, I'm very thankful, very appreciative for the work that you do. Que yo siga contigo y a Gabriel también. Our first Areto Award goes to author Walter Bejo Rodriguez. I found this guy on Amazon. Nobody told me about him. I didn't even know. Okay? He was writing books for children. This is how we find our people. Doing different things. This is why I do this. I do this for those people that are doing things that nobody even knows who they are. Thank you. And tell them where you come from.
Bueno, pues yo escribí mis líneas para no pasarme de los 3 minutos, que me parece. Pues mi nombre es Walter Bejo, yo soy de Puerto Rico, de Trujillo Alto, pero hace 10 años me mudé a Indiana y soy maestro de español en el estado de Indiana. Pues muy buenas tardes a todos. Hoy yo me siento muy honrado de estar aquí ante ustedes. Haber recibido este premio tiene el mayor de los significados para mí, no solo por ser el primer reconocimiento que recibo por mis libros, sino por quienes me están reconociendo. Ustedes son las personas que más respetan el tema de los pueblos originarios del Caribe. Para mí, que ustedes reconozcan valor en lo que escribí es un testamento de que lo hice más o menos bien. Si supieran que todo esto comenzó cuando vi a mi hija menor de 5 años cuando llegó acá a Estados Unidos, sin tener ninguna oportunidad de conocer sobre su historia, su cultura en las escuelas, pues cuando yo vi eso dije, pues voy a escribir algo para ella. Y lo escribí bilingüe porque sé que muchos boricuas hablan y entienden mejor el inglés que el español, pero como quiera siguen siendo igual de boricuas. Quiero agradecer a mi esposa Yarisa, quien siempre me motivó a que publicara lo que había escrito. También este es importante porque aquí conocí en persona a Jason Velázquez. Jason, párate por favor, él es mi ilustrador. Gracias, Jason. Jason siempre se pudo imaginar la historia y darle forma y color a todo lo que yo escribí. Por último, muchas gracias a todos ustedes, que son los defensores de nuestra herencia nativa y quienes se encargan todos los días de preservar nuestra cultura. Muchas gracias.
We're getting rid of the feedback.
Oh, getting rid of the sweat in my back.
And she's getting her sweat off her back at the same time. Testing.
At this moment, I'm not going to present Yadira Gonzalez Taylor to come up to the next award. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jenny Gonzalez Taylor. I'm a proud member of the committee, and it's my distinct honor and pleasure to serve the Talanuco Award to a healer who I have known now for over 10 years, someone who has been personally involved in my own healing journey, has mentored me and has provided counseling at times when I need it the most. I love her. She's a sister of mine. She's a healer. Iris Soto.
Thank you for that beautiful presentation, sister. Saludos y bendiciones a todos boricuas. What an amazing privilege to be surrounded by Taino beauty, Taino royalty. Waiuchi. Thank you, Anana. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for this profound and important event. I love you. I love you. So I received this award with an open heart, with reverence, not as a title, but as a responsibility for the voices of my ancestors behind me, the voices of my daughters within me, and the hope for a future free of inherited pain. We walk around not just with our stories, but with the wounds of our mothers, our grandmothers, our ancestors. And oftentimes, without noticing, we pass this pain on to our daughters, our sons, even our community. And with it, with each layer, we reveal our personal, our ancestral, and our collective echoes of our histories. However, life continues to offer us mirrors. It continues to offer us opportunities, and in that way, we can work on our growth. Because healing is not a destination. Healing is a beautiful unfolding. It is the most radical form of self-love that you can give yourself and others. Remembering that when you share your truth, you not only heal yourself, you heal others. That is the path of healing. And so I dedicate this beautiful honor to my daughters for their courage, their resilience, their revolutionary voices that sometimes it's hard for me to hold. I commend you for your commitment to breaking cycles. To my husband, your presence is my shelter. Thank you for holding space for me, for my own unraveling, and for healing alongside me. I appreciate you. And to my mother, who's held so much pain that didn't belong to her, I honor her silent courage. Ma, ese poder, ese silencio tan valiente con que tú te empoderaste y has podido superar todo y trascender todo tu dolor que no te pertenecía, estoy muy orgullosa de ti. To my community, to my beautiful family, to my friends, thank you. To my brothers and sisters, to my Taino brothers and sisters, thank you. Thank you for your support. Ashe. Those are beautiful words. Now we're going to show you some other things that we're happening. Please buy your tickets.
for raffling that beautiful skirt that Madeline, one of the vendors, made for us. Look at this. Miren esto que bello. And look, Walter just gave us books for the raffle too. We also have the language book that Mukaro also donated, and he said he'll sign it for you. That's the book. Miren qué belleza del libro. That's Caitlin. Give her a hand. She's my own personal Santa wife. So at this moment, I'm going to do a raffle while William. Oh, there you go. I'm looking for you. While William and Tim play for us. So let me do the raffle. Take and get the raffle out from me. Yeah, mama. Who bought a raffle ticket? Raise your hand. Okay, we're going to the first raffle ticket. Are we still live? I have no clue. I know I am. But I am live. I wish this would have been an eye. That's beside when I came over.
Hey.
So they set up, we have the tickets. We're going to start with the first raffle. Where's my bag of light?
I can pull it back a little bit.
You guys hot enough?
Come on, this is
We're going to have some real Tainos up in here. You know that I'm so glad to see some faces that I haven't seen in ages. Thank you for being here. Again, give yourselves a hand, man. You guys deserve it. Have you spent your money with the artisans here? Yeah. What happened? Caitlin! Oh, they're buying tickets. Okay. Okay. In fact, while we keep waiting for the raffle and that, we're going to give the next award. Okay, I'll get the award. The next award is the Whiteout Community Award. And this award goes to this man, Mike, everybody here. He started bringing flags up. And how many members do you have, David? 216,000. Okay. So this Whiteout Friendship Award goes to David Davis.
Before anything, I want to say you're amazing, Candy. Thank you so much. Thank you, and the Taino Awards Committee, ladies. You are our force. We get our drive is from our mothers, from our women. And thank you so much for keeping this going. And I promise to be more supportive in the future. I'm gonna make, I know I only got 2:30. So I want to start it like this. Last September, out of nowhere, I had 2 strokes in the back of my head. Reese's Hospital. Sorry if I'm emotional. I developed a full-blown blood clot in my chest. And I was in the rehabilitation, and I thought I was going to die. My whole chest felt like it was going to pop out. And the only person I thought about calling was my wife. Because she truly is the one person that I knew would advocate for me, for the hospital staff, because everybody got protocols, but protocols will kill you. Just know that. If you ever in a situation like that, don't get caught up in the protocol questions. You need to have that one person that comes and shake it up.
That's right.
So anyway, thank God I'm here, and I'm so appreciative to be here. I know maybe you can't spoke about this for a couple of years, but this is really a surprise to me, and I'm so humbled to be here and so honored. And I just want to say that I'm also honored to be next to these two ladies right here. Because, again, ladies is my wife. Again, ladies, I am who I am because of them. Because they have given me that strength. Because a strong Taino woman right here, a guerrera, that has fought through so much, you would never see her complain. And there were times that I would tell my wife, what's going on Puerto Rico? She's got it like she got it again or something. But no, it would not stop her. And God has given her her time here and her mission. And I would do anything to support her because she's a vehicle. She's a vehicle that God put here to help those over there that cannot get help. Iris, healer, yes, because she healed me. I used to be the type, I hated when anybody gave me a gift. I was like, no, I don't want nothing, please, don't give me nothing, don't give me a. And one day she hugged me, right, in one of the events, and I felt awkward, because I don't know why I feel awkward about those things. And she said, no, this is my gift to you. You have to accept, you need to accept when people want to give you a gift. And I've accepted that. And I now accept that. And I thank her for that. And that's how powerful. And this is our second time together being honored too. So again, one last thing, because I know, oh, you're shaking already. This is quick. Sorry, no. I want to say this. There's so much power in this room right now. I feel it in myself. There's so much power here. When we leave here, we remember our Taino ancestors were attacked. And then that attacker was put on a pedestal. And we are experiencing a similar thing right now. And we cannot forget that. And one of our biggest things that we're fighting is the division that they are causing between us. It doesn't matter. We need to stand together because they're going to win. And it's not a game, but if they win, we are losing. And we can't lose because we got my kids are here. I'm here. I want them to learn this life. I want them to know that the Taino people were great-hearted people that opened up their country. And that continues. I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much.
All right. Don't roll this up. This raffle goes to the first. All right, here we go. 500 949. And she gets. And that was donated by Rebel, and she has her table right over there, and she has those same purses right over there. You're interested. And now I introduce you to William and Till. Come on, let's give him a hand.
So I just want to say that there's 1,000,001 William Ruizes in the United States. I'm percussionist William Ruiz, just so you know. There's Willie Ruiz, there's Willie Cruz Ruiz, William Conguera Ruiz, there's a lot of Willie Ruiz. I'm percussionist Ruiz. There you go.
Before we get, I would like to express my gratitude for being here today. I just got the call this morning from William, and I've been in your country in this country called America for 34 years, and this is the first time I'm in a room full of people who actually have real Americans, who are real people of this continent. And I feel really blessed to be here today, and I hope you enjoy the music we're going to make.
Till is from Germany. Jay Rodriguez Sierra used to play with me, and William Spader was supposed to play, but Jay's on the road still, and William had some sort of personal issues, so he couldn't make it. But maybe next year, Cepeda will show up at the Taino Awards. In the meantime, Till he goes to all these indigenous and native types of things, and so he was happy to come and feel the spirit of the Taino. So, like I always like to do when I play, is if you have an instrument, if you have a voice, logged up, I'm playing a structure made out of wood and using it as a so.
Let's do this.
I was traveling a lot too.
an educator, and the FOA award is the Educator Award. And this year I'm so proud and happy to present it to Doctora Lizette Guami Rivera. I came in all the way from Chicago to be here, so I'm really glad to be here. My friends, greetings, relatives. I'm excited to be here. As I mentioned, I flew from Chicago yesterday to be with you all. It's with deep gratitude that I received this recognition. My journey began when my ancestors started tapping on my shoulders whispering, hey, it's time to learn about us. At the time, I was working at a university in the field of diversity and inclusion, which included advocating for indigenous students, yet I hadn't turned inward to learn more about our Taino roots. That calling grew louder and eventually led me to stumble across United Confederation of Taino People, UCTP. That movement changed, that movement changed everything. I'm so thankful for the powerful education, advocacy, and cultural work that UCTP does, and I'm honored now to serve as a liaison and to be part of that movement. So I want to give many thanks to Cacique Mugaro, who's back over there, and for taking me under their wings and guiding me with my experience with UCTP. My path deepened as I turned towards beadwork, so like I do Taino beadwork, like the one I'm wearing as well. This process allowed me to turn inward and learn more about our ancestors and Taino culture. Working in the field of education inspired me to take up space without asking, just taking up space and begin telling my story of reconnecting and the journey. I felt called to be a part of writing us back into history through our lens and correcting misinformation. I want to give thanks to those who poured into me, my family, Yugayake Guania, and the Kane Indigenous Spiritual Circle, and all relatives who have shared their medicine and teaching. And I want to give a very special thank you to Benita Ture, also known as Dominga Hernandez, who's somewhere over here. She has spent countless hours over the past 3.5 years sharing stories with me and making sure that I understood what was happening within the Taino movement. And he did this with patience and with love. This dedication helped shape who I am as a Taino and as an educator walking this path with compassion. Amon Denike. Quickly, I also want to thank my mother back home in Chicago. She's walked this journey with me step by step. Her support and encouragement have been a constant source of strength. I'm deeply grateful for the wisdom of our ancestors and honored to be a collective call to sharing our teachings in hopes of inspiring others to reconnect and remember. Many thanks to Candy and the Taino Awards Committee. I have watched for years from a distance in Chicago, and so when I got the email from you, I was like, wait, what? I'm in Chicago! So I was really grateful because I've watched, and I'm so honored to see all the community that you have done and all you support into the Taino community, and I'm honored to be here. And lastly, I also want to give a thanks and honor Bobby Gonzalez. I had the pleasure of meeting Bobby. I had the pleasure of meeting him several years ago when I invited him out to speak and be a guest speaker at the University of Illinois where I was at. He left an impression on me, which was the beginning of my reconnecting journey. So many thanks to Bobby as well. Maria Cortez, Maria. Maria, where are you? Okay. So she gifted us for a raffle that painting that's there. That was done by Taino Honoree David, and that's up for raffle. Now your tickets. tickets. And we thank Maria Ponte for that, and we thank Bobby Gonzalez, wherever he's at. We miss him. Give him a hand. The next award goes to Guaypiao, the Friendship Award for Service. And this award goes to Professor Alicea. He's not here with us, but to accept this award is my prima Ida. Excellent. Thank you. We have relatives in the same town, Puerto Rico. So we are pretty much I'm accepting this for Dr. Victor Alicea. He's the founder and president of Boricua College. Unfortunately, he was not able to be here today, but I'm sure he's going to put this in a special place. Dr. Alicea came to New York, or like I say, his parents brought him to New York during the 1950s, in the Great Migration, just like my parents brought me. And he grew up in East Harlem, 102nd Street. And he went on to study and finally get his doctorate from Columbia University in planning, city planning. And then Dr. Pantoja was in Washington, D.C. with the Resource Center. And the idea came up, she called him up, brought him to Washington, D.C., and made him the one to create Boricua College. And so he is the creator of Boricua College and president for the past 51 years. We're 51 this year. And what's unique about Boricua, well, of course, we're Boricua. That's unique. It's also that a lot of people in those years used to think of us Puerto Ricans as having, if we get to school, we're getting technical degrees. And when Dr. Alicea took over to create the school, he did not want that. He wanted this to be a liberal arts institution. And he created a model that focuses on the cognitive thinking skills, the affective skills, and attention. So we have a model that not only talks about cognitive skills and affective skills and emotional intelligence. We've had that for the last 50 plus. And we have a method for individualized instruction, and that comes from his creativity. He believes in that there's no separation between education and culture. And I think that having this group present here in our center, our newest center, because we have one in Branham, that's another college. We had one in North 6th, but we sold that one. We have one in Washington Heights, which is in the Audubon Terrace area. So this is going to be the fourth building we have. So just the name Boricua, who we are, right? And when you come into this building, hopefully that Boricua feeling, that's what I say. So like when we have an art exhibit and people come, I feel that. And I hope that, I know you brought that to this building today. So thank you, and I'm sure he's going to put this in a special place. Let's give the professor and my cousin a hand. Woo! The next award goes to the Poet of the Year, Jasmine Mendez. She's not here with us. She was in Texas and couldn't make it. But the poem in the booklet, if you have the booklet, you can read the poem there. And now next, we have a rap. I'm gonna win! Who bought a ticket? Who bought the ticket? Come on. I don't think it's so long. I can't get nothing. Buy a ticket. Ticket. I don't like that. Somebody sabotage you. In the meantime, I want to ask a question. Who here knows me for like 30 years? Yo! Raise your hand. If you know me 30 years, raise your hand. Vaya, papi, ¿cómo tú estás? Domingo. Mira, I thought you knew a little thing like that. Yeah. All right. Who knows me for 25 years? Who knows me for 25 years? Who knows me for 20 years? All right. Who knows me for 15 years? I do. Alright. Who knows me for 5 years? Who doesn't know me at all? Raise your hand if you don't know me. Okay, I'm Candy Barichi Soto. Shihan's my talent in martial arts. Candy is my given name. Barichi is my Taino name. And Soto is my government name. Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Please come up and introduce yourself. When y'all tell me what to so you know. Okay? All right, here we go. And this is 500-895.
Bingo! Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Congratulations. After this, Gabriel will be playing for us, and he will lead us into intermission. So you can go pee, wipe your face with the sweat, buy some more stuff, eat some food. It'll be only for half an hour, and then we're going to come back and finish the evening. Okay, this one is 500-979. That's the town crier. 979. Going once. Going twice. Oh, okay, you lucky. Thank you. Vamos para encima ahora. Se pueden parar a bailar si quieren. I look beautiful. You're amazing. Look at y'all. I can't with myself.
It's a pleasure to be here. My name is David Munoz. I'm a proud member of the here. It's been an honor to participate with the Taino Awards for several years. I was born in Utuado, Puerto Rico, raised here in New Jersey, well, over New Jersey, I'm in New Jersey, but here in the States, New Jersey. And at an early age, I developed for playing the national instrument of Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican cuatro, el cuatro puertorriqueño. So, es un placer estar aquí. Mi nombre es Gabriel Muñoz, es natural de Utuado, pero criado aquí en los Estados Unidos. And Guariqui was like, hey, you're coming this year, you better bring the cuatro. So, right before we go into intermission, I'd like to just participate and do one or two songs if you guys will let me. For those of you who may have, maybe it's been a while that you've been to the island and heard or participated in what we know as a parranda and things like that. I hope that this little moment or space that I have will bring you a little bit of nostalgia and that you enjoy the music.
Those are the awards.
Alright guys, I'm going to shut off the live stream now and maybe take some portraits and shoot a few videos later and interview some more people. Thank you all for hanging out, and whoever watches this later, this was a great afternoon. I feel really honored to be with my guy.
What's up? What's up? Percussionist William Ruiz.
Yes, find his Facebook page. And I think you will see more of the two of us in the future.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Hello, hello.
Epa! I always forget